So basically, this is a simple introduction on how to navigate the website. So allow me to do it step by step. Number one, if today you are a new member, you wanted to navigate the website, you don't know what to do, you have already signed up. That's a pretty important things, right? You have already signed up through a referral link. Only when you have the referral link available, and then you have already signed up, you have certain BNB inside your wallets, then you are able to navigate the rest of the stuff here. So first thing first, if today you are a new member, right, you will first have to swap your available USDT into, a little bit of like Pro tokens here, because we have two products. Number one is called staking. Number two is called LP bond. LP bond is where you use your USDT to purchase. Staking is where you use your Pro tokens to do the staking. Now, I will first do a simple one, right? The simple one is I have available USDT in it, and then now I want to do a swapping first, right? As you can see, this is the USDT, this is the Pro tokens. So what I'm going to do next is that I'm going to use $25 to have 0.48137 Pro tokens, right? So now I will be doing the swapping. Once I have already swapped, you can see that it says here, successfully swapped for how many tokens. Now, next thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to head on to the staking page. So from the staking page, what can we see? We have few stuff here, right? We have the highest APY, we have the total stake, we have a block rewards. Block rewards here stands for something. It means to say per every 12 hours, you'll be getting a block reward rate of 0.45%. Now, if you double this per day, you should be expecting 0.9%, right? That's the idea here. Now, let's head on to the staking list. What do we have? We have few products available, right? We have the 1-day staking, we have the 30-day staking. We also have a maximum up to 540 days staking here. The rebase rate is ranging from 0.5% to 0.9%. Now, for a flexible staking means to say after you have already waited for about a day, that is about 24 hours, you are eligible to withdraw your capital at any time. The APY gives you roughly around 2,459% as of today, right? And then for 30 days, it gives you 4,000 APY with a rebase boost rate of 5%. Now, from here, we can see that a lot of people, they are interested into the flexible staking. There's a high possibility that everyone is still, like trying to understand what is CDAO, right? And how to navigate the CDAO platform. So we can see there are a lot of people coming into the flexible staking, right? The total stake for a flexible staking, it's currently sitting at 879 Pro tokens. 30 days is about like 160, but we still have a lot of long-term believer here, right? 360 days and 540 days, right? We have probably around like 361, and then the other one is 417. So let's just do it this way, right? I have already gotten a little bit of like Pro tokens. Now I'm interested into the 30 days staking here. So what I'm going to do, right? As you can see, for a 30 days, I'm still getting a plus 5% boost earning, right? It tells me my lockup period is 30 days. My APY, I'm expecting somewhere around like 4,000 here. So I'm going to click max, right? I'm going to approve this transaction here. So once I have already approved, next thing I'll see is approval success, right? Next thing I'll see is the approval success. I'll wait because I have already approved. Then now what you're going to see is this staking button here. So next thing I'm going to do is to click confirm. Once I click confirm, then I should be able to see all my current stakes inside this My Stake page, right? It's really, really important for us to know where to navigate. Whenever we have stake, and then we just go to my stakes, right? Then from here onwards, I should be able to see few stuff, right? It tells me my staking period is 30 days. And then now I have already staked roughly around like one pro tokens here, right? So release principal stands for every day my principal is going to be released back to my accounts. And then if I decided to redeem my principal as of today or the next day, my yield for the upcoming rebase will get lesser because the principal is gone. Now my yield it's being lessened because of that. So if I have a rebase earning after 12 hours, right? This is where I'm gonna get my block rewards. Once I click it, it will then go to another page. This is something that we are going to talk about in the later stage. Now let's move on to another one here, right? Right now I am heading to the bond webpage. So I click this, I should see there's this thing called LP bonds. Now, once I click the LP bonds, it shows me several stuff here. Number one, I should be able to see a bond list, right? We have 90 days, 180 days, 360 days, 540 days, right? So the idea is simple. If I already have USDT available inside my wallet, the next thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to click on buy bonds. Once I click on this buy bonds here, I'm going to see the discounted Pro tokens, the market rates for the Pro tokens, right? So I'm essentially getting a $1 cheaper in comparison to the market price. Do I like it as an investor? It all determines by myself. But if I like it, if I do like this discount here, so I'm going to use another additional $25 USDT to purchase this bond. Once I click buy, once I confirm the transaction, there you go. Simple as that, right? This is where we are able to keep track all of our available bonds here. Now you can see that I have roughly around it's about like 1+ Pro token stake in here. Now for the bond purchase, right, I still be able to enjoy a rebase out of it. It's just that if let's say we do a comparison between bond and staking, right? Staking gives me extra bonuses, but bonds only allows me to have a discounted Pro tokens. But the rebase idea are basically the same. Now, let's just say I have gotten my use already after 12 hours. I wanted to do a withdrawal, right? I wanted to liquidate some of my Pro tokens into cash, right? This is where we should navigate next. It's called the DAO rewards. If I click upon this one here, hold on for a bit. If I click upon this one here, I should be able to see several stuff, right? I have DAO, I have release pool, I have turbine, and I have also got this thing called burn donation here. Let's first talk about the release pool here, right? Release pool here, I should be able to see certain stuff, right? Total release and then claimable Pro tokens. And then if I have a 7 days release cycle here, it will show me my current release as how much, and then it has already released how much back to my accounts. Now, 7 days release cycle doesn't mean I have to wait for all my Pro tokens to arrive. Only then I'll be able to do the withdrawals. No, it's not like that. 7 days release cycle, meaning to say your withdrawable tokens, right, can be claimed every single day. The idea is that it will be distributed back to your accounts linearly in a span of 7 days. So after you have waited for like 2 to 3 days, right? If you think that you don't want to wait any further, you can click the action for you to do is to click the partial tokens, and then once you click claim, it will then move to turbine. right? The next thing we're gonna work around is this thing called turbine here, right? This thing called turbine here. So for a turbine, you should be able to, you first must have, available Pro tokens for withdrawal. If you do have like, 1 Pro tokens to withdraw, right? Your wallet balance must also prepare the same equivalent amount of USD in it. Let's just say today price of a Pro tokens, of one single Pro token is about $60. You must also prepare a $60 equivalent amount inside your wallets. After you do that, the turbine will use your USDT to do a one-to-one swap. The swap tokens will then move to your wallets, and then the withdrawable tokens will have a 24 hours cooldown period inside this page here, this claim rewards here, right? So that's basically it for a new users. If today you want to navigate the whole CDAO platform, these are the 2 things that you can do. But for those leaders, right, you guys have a very, very huge network underneath. I want you guys to focus on 2 parts, right? One is called the DAO, right? This is where we are able to keep track all of our DAO rewards, and then the burn donation here. Now, in our previous class, right, we have already discussed certain stuff. Number 1 is that if today you wanted to withdraw your DAO rewards, you must first do a donation. The ratio is 6:1. So if I click on this DAO rewards here, I should be able to see certain stuff, right? Now, my personal holding is about 2.5 Pro here. I don't have any total performances. I don't have any small team performances because this account is mainly for us to do a simple presentation. But underneath here, I can see several stuff, right? I can see my level. I can see how many, qualified referrals I do have, and I can see my total performances here. If today I wanted to claim my invitation reward, so meaning to say, if today I have a downline, I have a huge network underneath me, this is where I should navigate, right? It's called invitation reward, it's called community rewards, it's called period level exit rewards, right? I have several stuff to click, right? Because this is a demonstration account, I don't have anything yet. So the claim button here, it's basically unclickable. But if today you have invitation reward, if you have community rewards, if you have period level exit rewards, this is where you are able to click claim. Makes sense, right? But before you click claim, you must first do a burn donation, right? The burn donation is 6:1. So I must first prepare 1 Pro tokens inside my wallets and then do the burn donation myself. Once I have already burned it, I should be able to keep track all my burn records and then my consumption records inside here. Now, before we move on, you guys clearly can see CDAO is a decentralized platform where every single thing is sort of like recorded on chain. This is what you guys need, right? As a decentralized platform, every single thing that you do can be a transaction records, right? Even today you are doing a donation, you will have a transaction hash. Even today you are doing a staking here, you will have a staking records here, right? So basically that's it for our today's introduction. And for those, if today you're from Japan, India, or any particular country, right? This is where you are able to click on your preferred language and then it will change every single thing, right? That is it from me. My name is Joseph, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.